Hello, and welcome back to my second video. I am Kansas from A Silly Little Podcast. This is still Mrs. Puff, just doing her thing. I thought for today's video it would be fun if I went over my Funko collection. Right now I have roughly 400, but that has been acquired over about a 5 to 6 year span. So is it a lot? Yes. But I'll only show you the cool ones, well, what I think are cool, promise. Also, there might be a lot of really dodgy jump cuts because I'm bad at editing, so we'll see. But let's just get into it. So, this is one of my favorite Funkos. This is me and Jackson, so my husband, who is currently filming. Shout out to my man. But we're in our little Hogwarts gear. And I think it's fun because you can like make little Funko Pops of yourself. So this is what we did, and it's really cute and it's really fun. And then we have these two. So this one is Elvira, which we got from the Funko Hollywood store. Last time we went to California, which is also the first time we went to California. So go us. But this one's really fun and really cool. So yeah. And then this one is Genu, which I got recently, probably like a week ago. And it's a chase version, which chases are sorry, the glare is so bad. But chases are just like special edition like versions of like the Funko that you can find, and they're really hard to like find. But I got a chase one of Genu, so he has his little like demon tattoos, and I think that's really cute and fun. And then we have the first Funko Pop I ever bought Jackson, which is Cade 6 from Destiny, and I really just got it because I thought the chicken in it was really, really cute. So that's all I have to say about that. Oh. And then we have this really cool one, which is 11 and Barb in the Upside Down, and it is a 2017 Spring Convention exclusive. I found this at the nerd store, so that was really fun. I really enjoyed this one. And then this is Jackson's Lord of the Ring collection. I don't know a lot of Lord of the Ring stuff, but I know that these Funkos are really cool. So we have Treebeard with Merry and Pippin. They're like back here in the branches, you can't really see them that well, but Treebeard is a cool character, so I enjoy it. And then we have, oh geez. And then we have, what is this? Gandalf and the Balrog, which is really cool because he does like the whole like, ye shall not pass. Wait, he says you, not ye. He says something, okay, and it's really cool. And then, and then we have Bilbo with Bag End. And I think their hobbit houses are really cool. They're just like little like naturey things. Don't like how they show their feet. That's gross. Put your feet away at all times. But their houses are really cool. So there's that. And then we have Boromir? Yeah? We have Boromir. And this is the meme version where he goes, "One does simply not walk into Mordor," which is really fun. And then we have, by request from T, Sauron, which is the bad guy who does the bad guy things, you know? And then we have Samwise and Frodo, which is very much me and T. I don't know who's who, but two best friends, and we're two best friends. And I personally think Samwise is cooler than Frodo, so popular hot take. Nope, probably not a popular hot take. I don't know. And then we have Saruman, which is like an older Funko, which was really cool that we found. Another bad guy, I think, who does the bad guy things. And then this one's really cool. We got this one kind of like recently within the last year. And it's limited to 9,500 pieces, and we have one of them. And this is the Dunharrow King. He's a ghost. That's all I know. And then I do know a lot about this one. This one's Smog. He's a dragon. Dragons are cool. But yeah, this is when he's covered in gold, when they're fighting in the little mountain thing that all of the what are they called?
Dwarves.
All of the dwarves went to, and they fight him, and he gets covered in gold. So know that much. And then we have the Balrog, which is really cool. This one's like kind of hefty too. Sometimes I wish people could like fill them, but also like don't touch my Funkos. But yeah, this one's really hefty, and I thought this one was cool. He has this little like whip thing. He just looks fucking dope. Okay, so next stop, the bedroom. Hello, you have made it to my bedroom. Quicker than most, I must say. Right here, we have my Dolly Parton Funko, because if you don't know by now, I love Dolly Parton. She is a little glitter one, so she's just fucking completely covered in glitter, which we love. We love Dolly. That's my cat getting into the closet. A little gay. These are my Avatar Funkos, which I love a lot. Right here we have the little sodas, and then we have all of the main core people with their little symbols behind them, like water and air and earth and fire. And then we have Appa, and just a whole bunch of really cool Avatar The Last Airbender Funkos, I must say. Right here we have Po from Kung Fu Panda, because who doesn't love a panda? Moving over here we have my most prized possessions, which is Scooby-Doo. So Scooby and Shaggy, obviously. And then we have the little villains, which I love them so much. This guy is worth $65 for some reason. Did not pay that much, but love it. And then we have, what's really cool is like Looney Tunes. They did like dress them up as Scooby-Doo characters, so that's really dope. And then the Hex Girls, of course. I love the Hex Girls. I would date all of them. And then over here we have all of my horror movie ones. These three I'm really proud and excited that I have. They're like the first horror ones that like came out, so they're like super old. And they're Jason and Freddy and Michael. So like the original like Killers 80 horror, like love them. And then of course a little Ghostface. And then we have my Sharknado. I love Sharknado, all 7 of them. Don't come for me. And then we have Jaws, because who doesn't love a good shark? Oh yeah, and then we have the original Pennywise from like, I think it's like the 1980s is when it came out, or whatever it is. But we have that Pennywise, and then we have the newer Pennywise doing his little dance. We love a little jig. And then yeah, we'll go on into the living room for some more. Back to my living room. Here we have Carl and Ellie Young, and then we have Carl and Eddie. I said Eddie. Ellie. Old, because they're really cute. That's from Up. If you haven't seen Up, watch Up. It is one of the greatest movies of all time, I swear. I love that movie. And then we have Victor and Emily from The Corpse Bride. That's a Spirit Halloween exclusive. Love Spirit Halloween. Catch me there every single day in October. And then I have my little Slytherin house from Harry Potter, because I am a little Slytherin. Oh, and then Bugs Bunny and the Mystery Machine. Iconic, if you ask me. Next, moving on. It's me again. Over here. Over here we have my Wizard of Oz. So we have the Wizard with the Emerald City from the original movie. Classic. Love the Wizard of Oz. Glinda, Toto, Dorothy with Toto, Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, which is a chase, so he's metallic, really cool. The Tin Man, the Wicked Witch, the green version. Oh wait, they're both green. The Wicked Witch. And then we have a winged flying monkey. And then I have Glinda in the bubble gown and Madame Marble. Flip it around. That tea both got me, and I really love those. But I think The Wizard of Oz is probably one of my top 3 collections that I have. They're really cool. Over here we have some of my Harry Potter. Love Harry Potter. We have Hermione with Crookshanks. Love it. Harry Potter and Buckbeak. Are you kidding me? And then I have both McGonagall and Dumbledore with Hogwarts, because why not, you know? The Basilisk, also another one of my top faves. Hagrid, man. Sirius Black. Harry Potter with his cake. Fun fact, one year, Mary, if you're watching this, love you. And T made me a Harry Potter cake for my birthday, which was really cool. I'll never forget that. I love that. And then we have Snape. Love that guy. And then we have his, Dumbledore's Phoenix. And then we have Hedwig. Oh, Draco, and his papa, Daddy Malfoy. Over here we have some of The Office, because The Office is one of probably actually my favorite TV show of all time. That shit is so good. So we have I think we have all of the cast, honestly. I think I have one of each of them. But some of my favorites, Michael Scott as Jesus, next to Phyllis as Santa, if you know, you know. Prison Mike, Kevin with his chili. Again, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, no. Just watch it. Get to know. What else are some of my favorite ones over here? Oh yeah. We have my McDonald's chicken nugget. And then we have Reese's Pieces, Reese's, and Nerds Clusters, which are 3 of my top favorite candies of all time. So yeah, we'll move on to our last and final wall. Here we have Dr. Alan Grant with a teeny tiny Jurassic Park. What are these? A Jeep. Love Jurassic Park. This is my entire Jurassic Park collection. All-time favorite. I love Jurassic Park, so every time they release a new Jurassic Park, I feel the need to buy it. Here we have the iconic John Hammond with the Jurassic Park gates. Here we have the iconic scene of the T-Rex when it first escapes and Dr. Alan Grant trying to get it away to save the teeny tiny children. And then here we have a bunch of other scenes from the first one. So we have this one with the Velociraptor. We have Dr. Ellie Sattler with the Triceratops. And then we have Tim Murphy running away from the Velociraptors in the kitchen, which is a completely iconic scene. Love that shit. I also have my favorite dinosaur right here, a Brachiosaurus, a little long neck guy. That's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. And then here we have Mr. DNA, the little guy when they're doing the video where he comes out and he's like, I'm DNA. And then we have, this is from Jurassic World, but I have the original 3, so Dr. Alan Grant, what a man, Ellie Sattler, and then Dr. Ian Malcolm. And then here I have Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park when his legs hurt and he's in the back modeling for some reason. And then some of my other favorites include my little fossils of the dinosaurs. So I have dinosaurs not fossilized. I have little baby ones, and then I have some fossils. And then do I have any? Oh yeah, and then I have my big ones, my T-Rex that's just fully formed. But I love these little babies hatching from their eggs. This one is actually from the movie, the first Velociraptor, when John Hammond's holding it. He's like, hello, coochie coochie coo. And the little Velociraptor's just hatching. So yeah, these are, Jurassic Park is literally just my favorite of all time, and that's my favorite Funko collection I've ever gotten. Cocaine Bear, if you haven't seen that movie, see that movie. It is so funny. Well, I think that's basically it. I have some like The Boys, I have some like Disney ones, things like that, but those are just some of my favorite collections that I have. If you watched this entire video, I'm sorry, but also thank you. Please join us for the next one. I hope you had a great time. Love you, bye.